Okay, I am at the farm again, and we are going to go into the indoor arena so you can see what happens with footing. Footing is where the horses ride for sport horses. You have to have good footing, especially if you're jumping, so that the horses can land safely. And they add felt into a sand and dirt combination. There are lots of different mixtures of footing. Footing can be very expensive. You could have arenas where it costs hundreds of thousands of dollars for just the footing in the arena. But I'll give you an example of what this looks like. So this is actually the footing. It's just little pieces of felt that they're mixing in to the dirt and sand. It's actually pretty. This would be really fun to ride a horse in this. It would feel like riding in snow. Here we go into the indoor arena where we were riding. Looks like it snowed in here. You can see here's the indoor arena, and they're adding felt to the footing, which helps add cushioning. This is an expensive process, but well worth it when they finish. So right now they're mixing the felt into the footing in the arena. When they're done, most of this white felt will have become gray or brown and take on the color of the underlying dirt and sand underneath. But this was the indoor riding arena where I was riding Gabe. Okay, so Gabe is a bloater. A bloater, or bloating, means that he sucks air into his stomach so that the girth doesn't get cinched up too tight on him. If you look under this flap on the saddle, this is where you would end up finding the girth cinch. These are billets that come out of the saddle, and you pull these tighter in with the girth. Sorry, it's hard to do holding the camera and doing it with one hand here. I always have to check the girth. You should check any girth before you ride to make sure that it's tight enough and your saddle doesn't fall off while you're riding. Okay, I just put on Gabe's bridle here, so you can see this ring has the bit attached to it, and this has gone in his mouth. He's got some teeth up front. He's got a little, you can't really see, he's moving too much, baby tooth. You might have gotten a glimpse. And then he's got teeth that are lined up in the back here. And this is the teeth back here are where he grinds his food. The teeth in the front just pull off food, like maybe cutting a carrot. They're the sharp front teeth, just like you have, and then you've got your molars in the back to grind the food. That's what horse teeth are like as well. And their teeth go all the way up their jaw here, back here. This is the rein attached to the bit. Here's the nose band that gets buckled here. And here is the cheek strap. This one feels a little tight and I have to loosen that. This is the brow band here. And that's his beautiful whale eye. Okay, so I pulled down his stirrup. To get in the horse, you can either hold on to mane here and put your other hand flat on the seat here. You don't want to pull on the back, or put your hand here because it ends up torquing the seat of the saddle, which I didn't know. Ruined my first saddle that way, I guess. I'm going to put my foot that goes on this side of his body in the stirrup. It's also important that you wear boots with the heel when you ride. You can see the heel on my horse here, so that you don't fall and get your foot stuck in the stirrup and then be dragged behind the horse. Okay, I'm on Gabe and we're going at a walk right now. We're in a pretty big indoor arena. You can see some other horses around us. I think everybody is an English rider at the moment, with English saddles. And the one on the brown horse, Chuck, is on a bareback pad, no stirrups.
really get that hind end moving here. He looks okay, but he looks a little hangy there, yeah? There you go. And then let's work a little counter bend on the long side. Yeah, there you go. That's right. I think what happens is when you try to counter bend it, you use your inside hand. Keep playing to bend. A little inside bend maybe, and a little outside bend. Turn. Yeah, you got inside bend. Outside. Yep, down to your inside hand. And yeah, you know what happened? It went up and forward. Instead of that, keep on following that. There you go, yeah.
Here's Gabe playing with a ball. I introduced him to the ball a couple of weeks ago. You want to kick it? You want to kick it? That's not how you kick, Gabe. You gotta kick it. Are you hugging it? Are you hugging it? No? No? We go this way. We go this way. Go get it. Go get it. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Is that exciting? Good boy. Are you putting it back in the corner? Are you all done? What do you think? Are you all done? You want to go get it one more time? One more time? Here you go. Come here. Go get it. There it goes. Go get it. There it goes. You like the ball, don't you? Silly goose. Yeah, did it scare you? I'm giving myself enough room here so if he's playing, he doesn't accidentally run into me while he's springing around and bucking, because that would not feel very good. And for him, I'm sure it would be accidental. Hi! Hi! Now we see your beautiful elf ears. Last time I chopped them off. You all done? You try one more? No? If I push this? Whoop. I'm gonna go get that. Don't pop it. Oh, easy. Easy. Easy around me. Oh, that's pretty close to me to come charging in, Buster. You done? Okay, after our ride, I'm gonna curry Gabe down with the curry comb I showed you earlier. I like to do that before and after because sometimes he loses a lot more hair after we're done riding. So I will do that quickly and then I'll show you what we're gonna use next. Okay, I curried him. Now I'm gonna use this fine brush to get the rest of the hair off. Looks like this.
Are you okay with him, Katie? Yeah.
I actually like to start at the head and work my way back. The neck here. Brushing the hair off the top of his back and working my way down. At the hip here, they have like a colic, so you have to follow that with your brush. You go the same way as the hair and not backwards, not against it. So I follow his hair, the way his hair grows. Go. Ooh. It's windy, all the hair on the floor is blowing back in. I'm gonna go do the other side. Now, horses have two places they can't see you. They can't see you right under their nose, and they can't see you when you're standing behind them. So when you walk around a horse, it's good to talk to them and put your hand on them so they know that you're there. And actually, the closer you get to their back end is safer for you. If they do kick, they don't have very much room to kick you with. So I'm going to brush down his other side here, starting up at his shoulder, here. And I'm using the fine brush, the coarse red one I'll use on his legs because they're a little bit muddy. Right here is the colic again, or calic. Not quite sure how you pronounce that. But you can see the hair grows up and around. People have cowlicks too on their head, depending on which way the hair grows. One of my sons has a little swirl of hair at the top of his head. Here's the rump. Here. Gabe has an Oldenburg brand. You can't really see it too much. Right here, there's the letter O and a crown underneath. Can kind of see an outline, but the hair is the same color that grew in, so it's difficult to tell the brand. All right, I'm gonna clean up his feet with this red coarse brush, like this. So down at his foot, I'm gonna go down here and brush away all of this. Just like this. Get this dirt and grime off. So after I do 4 legs, I will use the hoof conditioner. I'll pick his feet again with a hoof pick after I'm done riding. That's what you have to do before and after. And then I'll condition his feet and I'll show you where the cornet band is, and I showed you where the frog was, earlier, and I can paint that with the conditioner as well. We ran out of time on this video, but to watch untacking, please watch part 3.